Welcome to Investory, telling you the business. My name is Delon and I'm your host. Today I'll be talking about Derrimon Trading Companies Limited. Today the base of allotment was posted on the Jamaican Stock Exchange's website for Derrimon. Today being February the 4th, 2021. And there was no surprise that it was oversubscribed. But what was surprising about it was that it was twice oversubscribed. The company wanted to raise $4 billion, 4.08 actually, by offering 1.8 billion new shares to the public, and the company received offers. The total monies being offered was a little over $8 billion, which is good. As think about it, COVID-19 pandemic and the economy suffered a retraction, so you know that persons wouldn't have a lot of money out there to be investing. So this is a good sign. It shows that there are savers out there, savers being persons, businesses, or the government who have money out there to invest for return, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the basis of allotment. But before that, wow, when the basis of allotment was disclosed, a lot of persons were surprised. And I must admit that I overlooked a few details in the prospectus. I was under the impression that it would have been a first come, first served basis, but nonetheless, I knew that from past experience that if it was oversubscribed, it would have been prorated. But I had to go back and check the prospectus to see if there was any disclosure made in the prospectus or how the basis of allotment would have been done if it was oversubscribed. Because I was saying to myself that if there wasn't any disclosure, then this would have been troubling because the prospectus is legally binding. And I did find it. It was under section 6.2.1, section 2, where the shares would have been allotted on the first come first served basis, but if it is that it's oversubscribed, they would determine how it would be distributed based on their discretion, and that would include having it distributed on a prorated basis, which means that you would get a certain percentage of what you applied for regardless of the amount. And here's the full disclosure, right? Persons who apply from the existing shareholder pool, they got 51.6%. I think that pool was about $484 million. Key investors, lead broker, the key investors get all that they've applied for. Lead brokers clients 83%, and then they have the general public that got 39.15%. What to expect? What to expect? Well, I expect that beginning tomorrow and leading up to when the shares are listed, there's already a demand for Derrimon shares. But now that this has been disclosed, those who have the company's shares to sell will be selling it at a price above what's offered on the market, which is $5. I'm sorry, $2.50. There is a possibility that persons can get it maybe a few cents below or at the $2.50 price, but it's going to be it's going to cost a pretty penny to actually get those shares on the open market right now. So as soon as persons receive their refund, they are going to be looking to the market to try to get the amount that they didn't get from the APO. And trust me, Boy, it's going to be good. But I want to remind everybody, or remind whoever is watching, that remember your goal when you decided to invest in this APO. And if you don't have one, you need to have one so that you don't be asking yourself, should you sell or not? Or asking someone if you should sell or not. Because if your goal is to get 100% return on this company's women investment, right? Then if it is at 5% or 10% from the initial price that you bought it, then you shouldn't be looking to sell it unless you have actually changed your goal. But please remember that if it is that you never had any goal, then you're going to be questioning yourself that if you should sell it or not when you see the price start to go up, because you're going to say, wow, will it go up, will it go down? But please remember to set your goal and have a time frame. It's going to be a year or two for retirement, 10 years, wherever. Remember your goals. All right. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you have any feedback, please make a comment and share that with me. I'm very receptive, I'm amenable, and I'm in this to learn and make to grow, because it's the first time actually doing something like this on YouTube, which is putting out content, and I want to get better at it. All right, that's it. And this is the Investory telling you the business, and I'm your host, Delon.